Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our panel members, to our research advisors, and to my co researchers. To start this research proposal, I would like to introduce to you my name. I am Ms. Verilyn Rose Karikari, and my co researchers for this study are Mr. Giovanni Arador, Ms. Ria Sanchez, Ms. Crescia Meitero, and Ms. Jocelyn Bandugan.
The proposed study is entitled The Affecting Agents on Learners' Performance in Grade 9 Mathematics in the Post-Pandemic Era. Rationale of the study. Mathematics commensurates all human activities in life. Its value holds a significant place in the school curriculum. Though it plays a very important role, many challenges are encountered upon learning it. More students have underperformance in mathematics, and the recurring problem that is embedded in learning. Difficulty in learning mathematics already existed during the face-to-face. And yet, there are already studies that suggested implications to address students' difficulty in learning mathematics. These are the studies of Gafoor and Gurukan in 2015 and Acharya in 2017, which recommends that strengthening students' prior knowledge and parents' meaningful engagement can address students' difficulty in learning mathematics. Consequently, the difficulty in learning mathematics in new normal education does not only encompass cognitive factors like difficulty in remembering and understanding math concepts, and to navigate learning in the post-pandemic era as well holds a questionable notion due to parents' or tutors' capacity to transfer learning in a simplified motion. The gaps of these studies scientifically supported that the empirical condition in school, especially in learning math concepts, are in need to be studied, understood, and addressed. Hence, this study is conducted to interpret the level of academic performance of the learners at Juan Pamplona National High School and self-concept's relationship to learners' achievements and identify the factors that affected learners' performance in the first and second quarter of the grading period in the school year 2021 to 2022.
Thank you, Ms. Sanchez, for presenting our title and the rationale. And now I am Crescimitero to tackle about the statement of the problem. Mathematics is important in improving the quality of life of each individual, which escalates potential, logical, analytical, critical, abstract, and problem-solving abilities. Though it plays a very important role, many challenges are encountered upon learning it. More students have underperformance in mathematics and the recurring problem that is embedded in learning. Consequently, the global pandemic adds the burden in absorbing and carrying out lessons that attach in it. The imprinted concerns, issues, gaps, and problems have viewed as a serious note at Juan Pamplona National High School. Though the difficulty in learning mathematics existed during the face-to-face, yet addressed and filled in when the teacher discussed and explained the concepts in the class. In today's time, with modular learning as a mode of instruction, the assumption would delve students' achievements and the factors that affected its learning. So, this study will aim to explore the factors that affect students' difficulties in learning mathematics during the new normal in Juan Pamplona National High School. Specifically, this study seeks to answer the following questions. 1. What is the profile of the respondents in terms of age, gender, section, parents or guardians' socio-economic status, the chosen mode of learning, whether they choose the modular, online, blended, or the educational TV and homeschooling, or the radio-based instruction. Next is the home tutor's educational background. Second, what is the level of academic performance of the respondents in in mathematics. So to determine their level of academic performance, we need to know their first and second grading grade. Third, what is the level of self-concept of the respondents towards mathematics as learned, organized, and dynamic? Fourth, what are the factors affecting learners' performance in learning mathematics in the new normal learning? 4.1, the attitude towards mathematics, the role of the teacher, peers, interest, learning environment, social media, mobile games, study habits, family status, and mode of learning. And last, what course of action may recommend to help students decrease difficulty in learning mathematics of the students in the new normal. And to talk about the theoretical and the conceptual framework, may I call in Ms. Verilyn Rose Karikari.
This study is anchored with the theory of constructivism, cognitive learning theory, and self-concept theory. So, in the theory of constructivism, it emphasizes that students form their own interpretation of evidences and submit them for review. Within mathematics education, students have to build their own understanding of every concept of mathematics so that the main responsibility of teaching is not explaining, lecturing, or attempting to convey mathematical knowledge, but creating situations for students that will promote students making the essential mental structures. For the cognitive learning theory, it suggests that learning is based upon how people mentally process stimuli encountered. That is according to Ormord 1995. So, in reaction, as early as 1956, Benjamin Bloom created a taxonomy for cognitive skills that included knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation, which he believed teachers should help students so that they use and develop. So, these 6 stages are further elaborated and revised in the study by Anderson and Krathwohl 2001 as remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. And lastly, this is also anchored with the self-concept theory. So first, self-concept is learned. Individuals develop the self-concept and can be changed, which the surrounding environment affects. So the second is the self-concept is organized. One may look at him in different ways, but there is one perception that will help the individuals organize these perceptions. And third, the self-concept is dynamic. As individuals experience different situations in life, his beliefs may change depending upon what kind of situation he experiences and how they respond to these experiences. And now let's proceed to the conceptual framework. So we, the researchers, employed the input, process, output, or IPO in the study. The framework reflects the main purpose of the study, and that is to know the level of academic performance of the learners at Juan Pamplona National High School and the self-concept's relationship to learners' achievements, and identify the factors that affected learners' performance in the first and second quarter of the grading period in the school year 2021-2022. So the first box, which is the input, indicates the theories that supported the study and the related literature, related studies, and related legal bases that are relevant to the study being conducted. An arrow pointing to the second box, which is the process of the study. This is the collection or the gathering of the respondents' data, which includes the student's profile in terms of gender, age, section, parents or guardians' socioeconomic status, chosen mode of learning, and home tutor's profile. It also consists of the student's level of academic performance through collecting data about the report grade in mathematics, and also the level of concept and factors affecting students' performance in learning mathematics, which were also determined through distributing questionnaires to collect the data. And next, an arrow pointing to the third box is the output of the study. This indicates the course of action that may recommend to lessen the difficulty of students in learning mathematics in the new normal.
Now let's proceed to the methods and materials, starting with our research design. This study will employ quantitative research approach, specifically descriptive survey method, to explore the factors that affect students' difficulties in learning mathematics. The researchers will use standardized questionnaires as instruments in gathering the data. For a research environment, the researchers will be conducted the research at Juan Pamplona National High School, located at Poblacion, Tabolan, Cebu, which is popularly known as the School in the Sky and is formerly known as Tabolan National High School, a DepEd managed monograde public secondary school in 4th District of Cebu. It is the mother school among other public secondary schools in the municipality of Tabolan in school year 2021-2022, or this current school year. Juan Pamplona National High School has a total head count of 2,116 enrollees, wherein 1,492 of these are junior high school students, while 624 of these are senior high school students, respectively. There are a total of 388 learners enrolled in grade 9. For the research respondents, the respondents of this research will be the 197 learners from 388 total population of grade 9 classes at Juan Pamplona National High School. The researchers will identify and select the respondents using a stratified random sampling method, and to determine the accurate number of respondents necessary in this research with 5% margin of error, the researchers will be using Sloven's formula.
Research instruments. The primary instrument in this study will be the standardized questionnaire. This questionnaire will use a 5-point Likert scale response with internal consistency of Cronbach alpha of 0.928. In collecting and gathering data, close-ended questions be utilized in administering procedure of collecting specific and accurate data. The secondary instrument in this research is the school report card of the learners to determine the academic performance of the students, specifically in mathematics, during first and second grading period. The respondents will be determined and selected using Sloven's formula. This questionnaire will be distributed in a personalized distribution scheme and retrieved when the respondents are done answering. Checklists and questionnaires were distributed the moment permissions approved. The researchers gathered the data from the respondents. The collected data would be analyzed and interpreted. The procedure of data gathering. The researchers will make a formal request letter to ensure the ethical context in doing a research. Thereafter the approval, the researchers will collect all the request letters for the compilation and documentary purposes. The school personnel, math teachers, and parents of the students in Juan Pamplona National High School will be part of the approving authority in this study. And that's it. And this is the end of our research proposal presentation. Thank you and God bless.